This just might be my favorite NBA video of the year. We have arguably the best NBA game of the entire season. One of the best regular season, I should say. The 15-0 Cleveland Cavaliers against the reigning defending champion Boston Celtics. So, of course, I gave you guys 3 picks. All of them are in that game. Don't get me wrong, these are the best value plays on the board, to be honest. I was looking at the other games, and I just didn't see enough value. But these are just 3 bangers. So if you're not liking this video, if you're not subscribing, what are you guys doing? I'm the first person to post these every single night. And yeah, let's just get right into this. Kicking us off, we have Jason Tatum more than 27.5 points. So, as you guys can see right here, he's hit this in 8 of his last 10 games, and then also on the season as a whole, he's hit this in 10 of 14 for a 71% clip. But that's not really just it, because if we take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers defense, they do rank 11th in the NBA, middle of the pack you could say, in points allowed. But specifically against small forwards, we're getting an even better matchup, 17th, and this is a huge game. And in big games, we always see the stars show out, and I expect Jason Tatum to have a pretty good night. We can see the sportsbooks even juicing this one up, minus 135 on BetMGM. So we're getting the best payout in the market by a mile here. So we're going to take that every single day of the week, and I wouldn't be shocked if this line gets bumped up to 28 or 28.5 by game time. For the next pick, we're going to be heading over to the Cavaliers side of the ball on Evan Mobley. And before I tell you guys that, if you want up to $1,000 completely free to play with and this free Stephen Curry square for him just to get 1 point, use code PISTONS when you download Underdog Fantasy. It looks like this in the App Store. You're going to get up to $1,000 free to play with. You're going to get this free square on Curry just to score 1 point. You can add that into any single entry or pick that you make when you use the code PISTONS. And if you guys send us a screenshot to this email right here, you're also going to get a completely free month in the VIP group. So join up. It's the best app in the market. It's my favorite. It's what everyone always asks me. What's your favorite app, bro? It's always Underdog. You're also going to get a 6x on this slip instead of a 5x. So what are you doing? Jump on here as soon as you guys can. Next pick, we're going to be heading over to Evan Mobley. Points plus assists more than 17.5. So if we take a look here, Outlier actually lists him as a center. If everyone always asks me like what this software I use is, it's Outlier. You can get a 7-day free trial if you want. Outlier lists him as a center, but he really plays like a power forward, especially when we have Jarrett Allen in the lineup. So we can see here, power forwards against the Boston Celtics, they rank almost dead last in the NBA in points allowed to power forwards, 29 a game. Assists allowed, 27th, 5.5 a game. And Evan Mobley on top of that, he's hit this in 7 of his last 10. He's hit in 15 of his last 20, 75% clip. And then last season against the Boston Celtics, he went above this line in 5 straight, 5 of the last 6. And even the last time he played, he went for 33 points and 4 assists. So we can expect to see a lot of the same. And you can see down here, like his minutes aren't changing. He's averaging about 30 to 40 minutes a game. We go ahead back to last season even, or this season, excuse me. 34, 34, 34, 35. And this is a huge game. Like, it's not going to be a game where they're blowing out the Celtics. I mean, like, I guess they could, but, like, that just doesn't happen to the Boston Celtics, really. They're a really good team. So we can expect to see Evan Mobley playing a lot of minutes. Same with Jason Tatum. And when Jason Tatum's scoring points, the Celtics are scoring points, the Cavaliers are going to need to catch up, and that's why Evan Mobley will also hit his line for us. For the third and final pick, we're going to stay on the Cavaliers side of the ball, and we're going to be taking Jarrett Allen higher than 13.5 points. So we can see right here, excuse me, I'm actually on the points and assists. If we go over here, you can see he's hit this in 2 straight games, going really red hot in these last 2, 24 points and 21 points. And the Cavaliers are one of the hottest offenses in the NBA. 144 2 games ago against the Bulls. Granted, it is the Bulls. And then last game against the Charlotte Hornets, they went for 128. But specifically, if we look at a couple other things, last 20 games, he went over this line in 15 of last 20. And then last season against the Boston Celtics in 3 matchups, he did go above this line twice. Also, if you guys take a look, we're taking above all 3 of these players to have good nights. And when one player has a good night, other players have good nights. When the Celtics are scoring, the Cavaliers will be scoring. This should be a close game, and I expect it to be higher scoring, where 2 offenses are starting to eat. So, yeah, those would be my 3 favorite picks for the NBA games on Tuesday. All of them in the Cavaliers-Boston Celtics, the game of the week. On top of that, guys, I want to give you guys some additional context. So, whether you join my group, whether you join someone else's group, I don't care. Our group, we have 14,500 people in here, almost 15,000. You can join down below. It costs $100 a month to join. And there's a reason for that. We are the best group in the market. We actually could charge a lot more than that. We're Pickett verified, which means every single pick that we send, every single entry we send in here, an app called Pickett goes through and they third-party verify everything. Basically meaning, hey, they verify exactly what I'm telling you here. And some of you guys might be looking at this like, yeah, I heard a guy say he's up 200 units last month. Like, sure, great, go try them out. But us, $10 a slip, you're up 2.6K on the year, and we have verified proof of that. So we're the most transparent group in the market. For those of you that don't even know me, I'm banned from multiple casinos. I have video proof of that on my YouTube. I've interviewed a PrizePicks odds maker. It's on my channel. Feel free to go back and look at that. So I like to say I'm the most transparent person in the space. I've won tens of thousands of dollars in the betting markets. And yeah, you guys can join. It's $100 a month. Right here, use the code PISTONS. You'll get 20% off. Or you can also just go in the description, and if you download Underdog or really any app, you can download Chalkboard, Better, Sleeper, Dabble, any of them. Use the promo code PISTONS, and when you make a deposit, send us a screenshot right here. You're going to get a completely free month pass in the group. And as I just told you, it's $100 a month. So why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that and at least try it out? Because if you don't like it, bro, like you can just leave right after. Like, you see what I'm saying here? And also, maybe you don't want to join the group. That's fine. What I do recommend you do for your own good, join Underdog. You don't even have to use my code. My code will get you all the bonuses, but I recommend it because you're getting 6x payouts on your 3-mads. You're getting up to $1,000 free. And like worst case scenario, again, like you join Underdog after a couple weeks, after a month. If you don't like it, you probably made some money because they gave you up to $1,000 free. Cash out, go back to PrizePicks or whatever it is. So that's where I'm going to leave you guys at for tonight. Highly recommend you join the group. You get access to the VIP chat where you can talk with all of our other clients, sweat out picks together. Winners chat, you can drop your winning slips. You can see everyone cashing out in here. Don't mind the voice crack. I literally am recovering from like some sickness. If you didn't notice, I didn't post for an entire week. That's because I literally lost my voice. Super annoying. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, do feel free to let me know down in the comments, and I will catch you all tomorrow.